guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today we are creating a look with this palette right here. This is the Adept Cosmetics Amunet new palette. Now this is being discontinued, so I thought what better time than to pull it out and give it one last huzzah. And yeah, we created this nice green foresty, I don't know, it's like giving sage vibes to me for some reason, this look. So if that sounds interesting to you, you want to see the palette in action, or you just want to hang out, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, if you haven't already, I hope you consider subscribing. I upload videos twice a week. It's totally free to subscribe, and I would love to have you around for the next. I do already have one look up on my channel with this as well previously, so I'll leave that linked. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the look. Alright, so I'm going to start with my Ace Beauté P1 brush and go into Thoth and just kind of put this all in the transition area slash set my primer. Right now I've been using the Lovecraft Beauty eyeshadow primer here. That's just what I have on hand, so that's what I've been using. And again, that's just going to go all in the crease on both eyes. Obviously everything's both eyes. I don't know why I said that. We're going for symmetry, people. Next up, I am going to take my JS6 brush and I am going lightly into Imhotep. That's the darkest shade. Well, that and Seth are the darkest shades. I have the dark version of the palette, which do note that for whatever reason, the dark version of this palette is $3 less. I noticed that on the sale page. This one's $30 on the clearance section. The light version is $33. I'm not sure why, if there were just certain pigments in certain shades that ended up costing more or something. I really don't know, but this one was $3 cheaper on the sale page. Okay, so now that I have the depth kind of built up to where I want it to be, I'm going to go into Osiris, this green shimmer, on just a flat brush. This one's a Laura Lee Los Angeles L27, and I'm just going to put it in kind of like the outer portion. This is definitely a deeper, darker shimmer, as you can probably see, so I'm just going to use that to continue deepening up that outer portion and kind of blend it into Imhotep, that deeper brown. These are very pigmented. Like, I swiped into this shimmer shade once and it was enough for both lids. I do have a little fallout here that I'm gonna try to just wipe away. That was easy enough to clean. And then I'm gonna go back in with the first Ace Beauté brush, no additional product, just to kind of blend up here at the top to make sure it's not going to be a harsh stop at that shimmer shade, and it's going to blend nicely into everything else. Then I'm going to take the same flat brush I just used and I'm going to go into Nephthys, I think is how you say this one. I'm not sure. It's definitely more of one of the like flakier textured putty-ish shades from Adept, which I really love. Still, even since my first time filming with this palette, my favorite shimmer like formula of any brand currently, it was then and it still is. And I'm just gonna put this in the front portion of the eye look. I find with this putty formula, like, you can just lightly put it on and it'll still have that textured look, or you can, like I am with this flat brush, kind of run the brush over the shade and it will smooth it out a bit more if that's what you want. Just a little something like that. I'm going to put a very little bit of Hathor in the inner corners. That's the one that kind of looks white in the pan, but it ends up being pretty green and iridescent. Just a very little bit of that. And then I'm going to take my angled liner brush, this one's from Storybook Cosmetics, and I'm going to use Seth, this darker navy blue, probably mix it with Imhotep, the deepest brown, and put those together and use that combination as my like shadow liner here. little something like that. You can see the difference between the two eyes and the shape and everything doing that. And I'll just repeat it on the other side. And here is the eye look, guys. What do you think? I tried to use different colors than my first tutorial just to give you guys more ideas of what you could do with this palette. I really like how this one turned out. It's more of like a smoky green look, but I don't think it's like so smoky that it's like, oh, nighttime only. Like I'm going to an awards banquet for work and presenting an award, and I don't feel like it's too much personally. So I'm gonna go ahead and add mascara, and I'll zoom out and show you the final look. And here is the final look, guys. Just threw on some mascara and curled my lashes. What do we think? Last call for this palette. Thanks so much if you made it all the way to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye!